Focus on basketball. That's right. Football season is just about over with, unfortunately. But the good thing is we have great basketball here in South Jersey. We have a two-time defending state champion in Atlantic City. We got a defending state champion in the girls' ranks for Ocean City. We got several South Jersey sectional champions and many contenders. A great group of players who you're going to become familiar with, and we're going to give you the lowdown on a great basketball showcase taking place tomorrow at Pleasantville High School, benefiting an AIDS in Africa campaign. So great for several fronts. It gives young players a chance to get seasoned for the competition this winter. It also gives people who attend the game and gives the people who coordinate the game an opportunity to help with AIDS relief in Africa. Great stuff. And again, the details for this game tomorrow, Pleasantville High School, 2 o'clock. There's a middle school showcase. Several players who are going to be on the national radar, not just the New Jersey radar. These are some of the top players in the state at that level. Meanwhile, 3:30, high school girls basketball showcase. Several standouts. I'll tell you who some of them are. Some Division I bound players as well. 5:30, high school boys basketball takes center stage at Pleasantville High School. $7 gets you in for any of those games. All of those games, however you can get there, $7 gets you in the door. You can enjoy great basketball. It's going to be cold outside. It'll be heating up in there. And we're going to start things off here with one of the true coordinators of this event. And it has really expanded from when we talked about it last year, which I am excited to see. But friendly competitions, Bruce Davenport, who joins us in the studio. Not your first trip here, but always nice to have you.
Yo, it's always exciting to come here.
Hey, well, first off, I'm looking at the rosters. I told you when you first got in, I said it's kind of a who's who. I'm just looking at the boys roster here. Eddie McWade from Wildwood Catholic, John Middleton from Holy Spirit, Jordan Taylor from Holy Spirit, who has a great football season going, Junior Santel, Holy Spirit, Kevin Allen, Atlantic City, some of the other players we have here, Singleton McNeil from Pleasantville, some of these younger guys that maybe people aren't familiar with, but they're going to command attention this year. And also, young man we have in here, Ijavion, who we're going to talk to right now from Pemberton. And Ijavion is, again, a sophomore. He's another rising star here in South Jersey. We'll get to him. But first off, Bruce, how did you go about assembling these rosters?
Well, it took pretty much from last year when it ended to this, the beginning of the summer. Nothing too much. We just networked, you know, went out to the games, talked to people. I went to see all my players that played in a tournament last year, and I was just on the basketball scene. You know, it just takes you being there, talking with the fans, you know, talking with coaches, talking with parents, just to, you know, everybody know who you are.
Yeah, and this takes place tomorrow at Pleasantville High School. And Bruce, first off, not just the girls and the boys, but some of the younger players, the middle school level.
Right.
I mean, a lot of effort went into this, but talk about what it's doing off the court as far as AIDS relief goes. How does that play into this event?
Oh, well, as far as AIDS relief, what we're doing is having an event that spreads the awareness of AIDS relief. Now, what we're doing, we'll be donating to the RED Initiative, and that goes to AIDS relief in Africa. But, you know, we don't just want to leave out everyone else.
Right.
You know, there's people who are suffering from AIDS right in our backyard. So we're just bringing attention to AIDS relief globally. And we just want people to know that there's cures out there, people can live with it, but, you know, we just need the word to be spread and people to take initiative to help relief.
The website, if you'd like to check out more about the event, purchase a ticket, you can do that, fcsportsusa.com. Bruce Davenport speaking with us. And also here in the studio, Ijavion Ivory, sophomore. You get to know that name. He's going to do big things here in the future for Pemberton. And Ijavion, what does this mean for you? You get the opportunity to compete against some of the region's best players before your season and before the practices even start.
This is great because, like, I never really got to play with other people that I didn't know. I'm usually the youngest playing, so it get me physical, mentally ready to play for the season.
And first off, I like the Thunder hat, too. Some good players on that squad. We talked about it. You're a sophomore. You're still growing into your position. You're going to be going up against some of the top upperclassmen here. Some of the big boys. Eddie McWade, one of the leading scorers in South Jersey, one of the top rebounders from Wildwood Catholic. Junior Santel, one of the most versatile swingmen in the area for a Holy Spirit team that always competes for titles. What are you looking to get out of this game as you start practice and the rest of New Jersey starts practice a week from Monday?
Hopefully I can watch them play and play with them and learn from them, use some moves on my players, get better, and do good.
Ijavion Ivory from Pemberton High School, a sophomore, will be competing in this, as will some of the big names in the Cape Atlantic League and beyond. Meanwhile, on the girls' side, we'll give you some of those. You have to start with Kennedy Johnson from Wildwood Catholic. She was a standout at Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart shut down. She goes down to the Crusaders along with her head coach, Steve DePatry. And meanwhile, she is already committed to Michigan State. She's already signed with Michigan State. So there's a Division I player also in the mix there. Maya Alston from Pleasantville. You got a couple more Wildwood Catholic players. Danielle Sanderling. Sabrina Brown from Pleasantville, Olivia Rulin from Wildwood Catholic, Lauren Fields, 1,000-point scorer, Middle Township. She has done tremendous things with the Panthers, and also Kanisha Foster from Oakcrest, and Johnny Jaffe from Cedar Creek, who we've had in studio with us before, part of a South Jersey championship team, a state championship team a couple of years ago. So big for high school girls and for high school boys. And Bruce, just for one more time for our listeners, the details as far as for participating or perhaps lending support in the future, because this is something I know that you want to do on an annual basis.
Right. For anybody who needs information, just go to the website, fcsportsusa.com. It's grown substantially since last year. As far as us, breaking from local to go into, Philadelphia regional coverage. Right. We were just on WPHL 17's Eye Opener on Tuesday. So the word's getting out, and what I want to do is to make sure we touch as many youth as possible, because we do play basketball, but there's a whole bunch of different speakers coming in that day. We have assemblymen coming to talk. We have